Hi, I'm Jessica, and this is Callie. She's an 18-year-old Icelandic mare, and we're a little bit new to horses. When we bought her, she had 4 shoes on. We took them off in the winter to let her feet rest a little bit and see how they do without shoes. She's primarily in the arenas, but we'd like to do some trail riding with her. So our question for you, Diane, is does she need shoes right now or not, or how do we know when she needs shoes?
Hi, Jessica. Thank you for your question. Folks, I'm here at Broken Arrow Stables, and I've been trimming Callie today. And I'm going to go through with you and let you know the process I go through to try to decide whether or not Callie should still stay barefoot or should go into shoes. All righty. The first thing I'm going to do is have Jessica walk Callie out on some small rock and gravel at the stables here to see if she's showing any tenderness on the rocks. So I'm looking to see if she's short stepping, stumbling, and I'm having Callie do a figure 8, kind of turning her in both directions so that we are able to determine whether or not Callie is showing any sort of sensitivity to the rocks being barefoot. All right, so now Jessica is going to walk Callie in a figure 8 in the sand arena where they do most of the work. Her daughter rides Callie. Callie's a lesson horse, and her daughter Eliza rides her and is in training, a brand new rider with a brand new horse. So what I'm seeing is that Callie is really comfortable in the arena moving around. Even though there's small stones, she's not having any issues with tenderness on the sand. All right, we have Callie tied back up here. The first thing that I look at once I've seen her move out on some gravel and on the sand where she's primarily going to be walking is I look at her hoof growth, and her feet have not worn down to real short. Her hoof growth is solid, and she has a nice amount of foot on her all the way around, which tells me that while she's wearing the bottom of her feet, she's not breaking out her feet, and she's not, the abrasion from the sand is not wearing her foot down. The second thing I want to look at, and I trimmed her, is I was looking for bruising, any sort of stone bruising on any part of her hoof. Now, Callie has black feet, which is wonderful, and it's harder to see bruising, but when I trim her, the bruising becomes evident. I'm going to take my rasp and lightly rasp her foot, and I'm going to take my knife and scrape. I've already trimmed Callie, but I'm just trying to scrape off some of the dirt. And even though she has black feet, if she had stone bruising from the rocks, the stone bruising would be in this area of her foot or on her frog. And she does not have any stone bruising, and I've already trimmed all 4 feet. So no stone bruising, everything looks good. So this is my recommendation. Since Eliza is primarily arena riding right now, I would suggest that we leave her foot barefoot. I don't feel a need for shoes as long as she's not riding out on the road, out on the gravel, or out on trail. When we get to the point where Eliza feels comfortable in her riding to go on a trail ride, we have 2 choices. We can put shoes back on Callie, or they can use a riding boot on the front feet to protect them from the rocks on the trail. There are many different brands of riding boots. You can look them up online. The 2 boots that I prefer are the scoot boot, which have holes, ventilation, and drainage for water, or the Rebel boot, which has a soft silicone cup in the back, and it allows movement up and down of the heel bulb. Lots of boots, just some sort of protection out on trail. However, putting boots on and off can be difficult. So the one thing that we need to keep in mind is the hassle versus the cost. If we put shoes on Callie, I'm going to start with the front feet, and I'm going to hoof test the back feet after one shoeing cycle to see if they are sensitive or sore. If they are, then she'll need shoes all the way around. If she has stone bruising, we'll put shoes on. That little bit of steel makes a huge difference in their comfort and in the ability of them to stone bruise. The other thing that I'm recommending is that Eliza apply either Venice turpentine or some kind of hoof hardener to the soles of all 4 feet. This is the sole, and you paint the sole with the Venice turpentine, and it will harden the hoof sole so that her feet are more resistant to stone bruising and tenderness. So that's my recommendation. And I look forward to doing whatever it takes to keep Eliza in the saddle and Callie comfortable on trail. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button so you'll get notified when I release more videos on my YouTube channel. If you have any questions or comments about today's topic, please leave me the information in the comment section on this YouTube channel. If you would like to send me your own questions about your horses or anything equine related, please either leave me the question in the comment section or send me an email at HOOF-RX@gmail.com, and I will get right back to you.